You're going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Your fine is $116. You can be guilty or not guilty.
You're lying.
Green paper.
Give them the citation. You're
Green
lying.
paper tells you you have 30 days to replay.
Why are you lying?
You have 30 days
Why
to
are you
reply.
lying?
こんにちは。サトルの警察密着チャンネルへようこそ。2022年2月14日、フロリダ州のサラソータ郡で警察官がパトロールしていたところ、スピード違反をした上に携帯電話を使用しながら運転している男性を発見しました。今回の容疑者はフロリダ州国会選挙区の議員候補として出馬しているマーティン・ハイド氏です。議員がスピード違反だなんて日本なら大炎上案件ですよね。ではアホ議員の悲惨な結末を見ていきましょう。
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian, Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that.
まず警察官は男性にボディカメラで撮影していること、スピード違反とながら運転により停車させたとしっかり状況を説明していますね。
That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at the officer.
I'm not pointing at you, I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
I just called the chief, how's that?
ここで男性は指をささないでと言った上で署長に電話するとまさかの脅しにかかりましたけど、そもそも捕まった側が脅すの意味わかんなくないですか？さらに警察官は車検証の提示を求めますが、男性はこうした態度を続けるんですね。
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see
You
your
know who I
license?
am, right?
Yes, sir, I do. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry? I still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah, for me. What's your name?
Officer Veskin, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have
How
your
long have you
paperwork,
been
please?
there?
7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration.
I have it.
You don't have it on you?
Look, go call the chief. Tell him how rude you just been to me. Blame this video.
Okay.
警察官に対し、今からお前の上長を呼べ、態度が失礼すぎるなどと文句を吐き続けるハイド氏。しかもこの時点でまだ議員候補ですからね。当選してもない段階でこれです。当選してたらどうなってたかゾッとしません？議員候補らしく定年ごと暴言を適度に織り交ぜて攻撃してくる様はさすがといったところですかね。その後も彼の横暴な態度は止まりませんよ。
You call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
No, not okay, though. I'm telling you what to do.
Okay, sir. Are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay,
Why are
sir.
you doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
上に電話をかけろと要求し続けるハイド氏に一切屈することなく、再度車検証を求め車を止めた理由を丁寧に伝え続けた警察官。普通なら途中で心折れちゃいますよ。この警察官本当にすごいですよね。その後も男性から映像を求められてきちんと対応していくわけですが、ここからの男性の発言がまたもや頭おかしいってなるんです。
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay.
That's not okay.
You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you talk to people like this?
10-14-6.
Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. And then we'll see who goes.
ハイド氏がロシア移民だからって人を見下してるのかという問題発言とともに、上司を呼べと何度も求めたことで、警察官は上司につなぐように要請しましたよ。
You don't want your paperwork?
6142, can you be 51 You don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be
I'm not
issued a
interested in
citation.
anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
Are you going to be issued a
There's
citation?
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
For failure to produce your registration.
その後もダラダラと文句を吐き続けるハイド氏に、上司を待つ間に手続きを進めると車検証の不提示を示す警察官にハイド氏はびっくりしていますね。 そしてさらに興奮するハイド氏に対して警察官は屈することなく真摯に説明をしていきます。本当この人の対応がかっこよくて惚れ惚れしちゃうね。
Alright, sir, you're gonna be issued a citation 57 and a 40 for speeding. Your fine is 256. Information in the back. You're gonna have an option to plead guilty, an option to plead not guilty, and an option to take a safe driver's course. If you qualify for the course, it will reduce your fine, and it will reduce your points. If you decide to go ahead and do that, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment.
Do you know what he said about you? You want to hear what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
You know what he said about you?
If you fail to complete,
like this.
Okay,
And he's going to have you again.
and that's fine,
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine?
sir.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're being bloody rude.
仕事を失うぞと何度脅されても警察官の一貫した態度は全く変わることはありません。実際にハイド氏から多くのハラスメントを受け、それに屈しなかった警察官の姿勢は尊敬に値しますが、この後ハイド氏は我々が予想しない行動に出ますよ。
If you decide to go ahead and do the course, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment, as they do require a certificate of completion. If you sign up for it, you must complete it, otherwise they will go ahead and suspend your license. You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Okay? You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Your fine is 116. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty and an option to plead not guilty. You are going to be issued a citation for failure to provide your registration upon request. Your fine is 116. Information in the back. You can plead guilty or not guilty.
You're lying.
ハイド氏は威圧を続けながら自分のスマホで警察官を撮影したのです。
Green paper.
Give them the citation. You're
Green
lying.
paper tells you
Why
you
are
have
you
30
lying?
days to repay.
Why are you lying?
You have 30 days
Why
to
are you
reply.
lying?
Your payment options are on the green form.
Here's a simple question. Why are you lying?
Phone number on the bottom in case you have any questions. When my supervisor comes, I'll wait for him with you if you like me to. Your citations are over here. You can accept them. I will wait. I will wait.
なんで嘘つくと必要に繰り返すハイド氏は狂気でしかなく、もう夢に出てきそうですね。勘弁してよ、絶対嫌だ。興奮するハイド氏を諌め、車の中で上司がやってくるのを待つことになりましたよ。落ち着きなく車から出てきたハイド氏を注意して立ち位置を指定したり、応援を要請したり、上長に状況を伝えたりと、とにかく大忙しの警察官。こんな大変な状況下でもしっかり業務を遂行していますね。
Are you still waiting for a supervisor or are you leaving?
Frangione's coming down.
Okay. Very good.
By the way, he's a friend of mine.
I'm sorry?
Friend of mine.
Okay.
I'm on my way over there.
You know Pat Robertson, right?
Yes, I do, sir.
ハイド氏は彼の上司と友人も来ると語りながらも、さらに警察官に詰め寄りますよ。
Why are you doing it?
Because I have a job to do, sir.
Not like that.
Nobody's above the law.
No one's above the law. You have to have some degree of respect for law-abiding.
That degree of respect started the moment I walked up to your car, sir.
No. You knew exactly what you were doing and you made a mistake.
If that is your feeling, you are more than welcome to fight the citations in court.
I'll fight the citation. I'll
Okay.
fight your employment.
Okay. You're more than, you're an influential person.
Very.
You can go ahead and do that.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Why not just say you're sorry?
Because I did nothing wrong, sir. I was doing my job. But I am going to ask you either to sit in your car or step on the sidewalk because I don't want either one of us getting hit. Okay.
どこまでも繰り返される暴言に対しても警察官は変わらず敬意を持って接しているんですね。まさに警察官の鏡ですが、この後の対応は巡査部長に任されることとなりました。
Hello, Mr. Hyde. I guess you talked to Sergeant Frangione by the phone?
I did, yeah.
Okay, he's on his way. She requested another unit, so that's why
How do
another
you give
unit.
someone a ticket for no registration when they've got the registration? She's trying to make her spurs, but it's a big mistake.
Well, this one is the expired one, but
Well, it doesn't make it. It'll take 2
Yeah.
seconds.
yeah.
We're going to make sure that she pays the price for being disrespectful.
ハイド氏の車検証を見た巡査部長が 改めて期限切れだと伝えると、ハイド氏はすぐ確認できるから関係ないと答え、さらに言い訳をしていきますよ。
I just wanted you to witness and know that the registration was right there, and she deliberately chose to write the ticket. She came up, she said the first. Look, there's a video of it, so be quiet. There's a video of what you said.
There is.
And I've got a video of what you said. Right? What she said was, I don't have it. She immediately said, I write your citation. She went right back. She never said anything. She went straight back. I denied the citation. She's straight back, right the citation.
ハイド氏は車検証があったのにわざわざ切符を切った。拒否したが何も言わなかったなどと主張していますね。ここからさらに耳を疑うような言葉を吐くんですよ。
I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your unit. I've got no interest in listening to you, young lady.
I was talking to my sergeant. Sergeant, if you don't mind if we could step over up the road onto the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
it's
second,
public safety
officer.
thing, yeah. Come on then.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde, like I said,
No.
you know,
I've represented you guys
Yes,
in
sir.
union discussions. My
Yeah.
son is a cop. I'm friends with
Yeah. Yes, sir.
everybody in the police department. This is the first time anybody has been disrespectful to me. And for what reason? I could care less. If they were going to write me a ticket, I could care less. I just pay the bloody thing. You don't think I got the money?
25年間組合交渉でみんなを守ってきたし、息子は警察官だが、こんな扱いを受けたのは初めてだと主張しますが、こんな人が議員や政治家になるのかと思うと、末恐ろしいですよ、全く。それからもハイド氏は女性警察官の文句をしつこく垂れ流しますが、ウラジオーニ巡査部長の到着まで別の警察官が対応することになりました。
Hey, Martin. Yeah, I have to leave it on.
All right, so here's the thing. She lied about the cell phone thing.
Okay.
She lied about I don't know, the speed. I could care less. You can give me the ticket all day long. I could care less about that. And then I gave her the registration, and she's, oh, your registration? It's in the car there somewhere. She goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation. I said, there it is.
Okay.
And she still gives me it.
Okay.
ここでハイド氏は、スマホやスピード違反は嘘かもしれない。車検証はあったのに切符を切ってきたとわたわたと釈明します。
She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and center.
I understand that. I do. Trust me, I do
And
know
I
that.
don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
I understand your frustration.
And I can get the video and I can play it to the mayor. I understand that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take kindly.
さらにその後も警察官を全力で支持してきたのに不当な扱いをされた。映像を市長に見せることもできるとパワハラ発言を繰り返しますが、ここで警察官が上の人間全員に連絡した。問題があればすぐに伝えると告げたことで、ハイド氏はさらにヒートアップしちゃいますよ。
How can you write a ticket for no registration when you've got the registration? I mean, as if I get a $150,000 car. I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register a car. Why do that?
I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer
Would
that
you
writes.
give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you got the video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that to me. No.
15万ドルの車に乗り25年も住んで登録しないわけがない。普通ならば私に切符は切らないと、彼のプライドは天よりも高いようです。さらにここから子供のような彼の胸の内が湯水のようにさらけ出されますよ。
She had a bee in her bonnet because she thought she was on a big power trip. Guess what? She's been there 7 years. She ain't gonna make 8. I'll make sure.
Well, I'll get going on.
She ain't.
All right, listen, that's your prerogative. I want to get
This
started.
is not right, Andy.
Okay, I
It's not
understand.
right. You don't treat people that have treated and supported you like that.
I understand where you're coming from. I do.
Bare minimum of respect is yes sir, no sir. Not a word of it. Straight off. Talking to me like I'm a piece of dirt. Get back in your car. Which is this? She's standing, she's got a car door open and I'm leaning against here talking to someone. Okay? So, in case you get hit by traffic. Just being difficult. Okay? Just being cocky.
ハイド氏はゴミ扱いされた、 最低限の話し方も保たれることなく威張り腐っていたと文句垂れ垂れ。
How difficult is it to come to me and say, you do 57, give us your license and your registration? Why get into immediately like that when she knew exactly who she was talking to? If that's how, no wonder you got people shooting people in Newtown if that's how you talk to people.
ハイド氏は20年前にサラソータへ移住し、ゴルフビジネスシステムの CEO となりましたが、2019年には人種差別発言の疑いで選挙に落選しています。そして今回のボディカメラ映像、本人は市長に見せるぞと脅していましたが、結果的に全世界に拡散され大炎上してしまいましたよ。その後ハイド氏は謝罪動画を出したので、そちらも見ていきましょう。
Martin Hyde, HYDE.
And you can look at me.
Sure.
And you are a congressional candidate. Tell me about your candidacy.
I'm running for Florida 16 Congressional District, which runs from Venice up to Sun City and Hillsborough.
最初に立候補の詳細を語ったハイド氏は、今回の件について語り始めます。
Okay. So tell me what happened with this incident with the ticket.
Okay, well, I got stopped. I was allegedly speeding. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Most of us do at some point. I don't have a particular problem with paying a fine. What I had a problem was with the officer. But let me qualify that and say straight up, I was completely bang out of order. I have no right to talk to anybody like that. And I not only called the officer afterwards to apologize, I apologized to everybody that's come into contact with it. But I'll tell you why I was annoyed.
自身のスピード違反や言動については謝罪しますが、あれあれ？謝罪動画のはずですが、雲行きが怪しくなってきましたよ。
I was annoyed because I spent hundreds of hours working on behalf of local law enforcement here in Sarasota, including getting officers reinstated who've been falsely charged with things. And as a consequence, for the most part, overwhelmingly, the police here treat me with some degree of respect. That doesn't mean I get off with anything. It means that they don't come straight in and tell me that I'm texting when I'm not. So, yeah, I was wrong. And if there's a lesson out there for anyone, wait your time, bide your tongue, and wait until another time. But I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for the manner. I'm sorry for any offense. And I don't equivocate on that.
まあ、前と言い分は同じですね。これまで自分は地元警察のために働いてきて、皆敬意を持ってくれてるが、それが一切なかったと、ところどころ謝罪を織り交ぜながらも、しっかりと女性警察官を批判しているんですね。
And then, is there anything with civility today? Are we too tough? Are we not tough enough? I mean, tell me about that.
Well, I think everybody's rather sanctimonious about civility until it actually happens to them. You know, I acted a bit like a Karen there. I want to call the manager or call somebody who can change something that I didn't like. Whether that's a question of social media and whether we've got to a place where we feel that we can say whatever we want whenever we want, I guess probably there's some truth in that.
さらに礼節についての質問にハイド氏は、当事者になると話は別と持論を展開しますが、次の質問には求めてないはにかみの表情も見られましたよ。
Okay. And do you think this is going to hurt or help your campaign?
Well, it's certainly not going to help it. Anybody that wasn't going to vote for me is still not going to vote for me. Anybody that might consider voting for me might have pause for thought. I'd ask people to wait and look at the whole thing over a period of time and ask themselves whether they want someone in Congress that fights your constitutional rights or whether somebody that plays nice with cops when they give them tickets.
では、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。